I was deployed to Iraq in 2007 and then again in 2009. When I came back home, I started drinking very heavily. Every other day I was probably purchasing a fifth of Patron tequila and just drinking until I passed out. It wasn't until February 19th of 2012 I finally hit rock bottom, and I wanted to end it all that night. Everything from Iraq just finally caught up with me. I had my girlfriend at the time call my National Guard chaplain. For whatever reason, he told her to try and get every single weapon out of my house. Before she did, I went outside with my shotgun and I started shooting. The next thing I know, I'm standing in my kitchen bleeding from my lip. The thing that I didn't know at the time, my National Guard chaplain, the ambulance, New Mexico State Police were waiting down the road. When she finally got every single weapon out of my house, New Mexico State Police came in. He patted me down for weapons, and I didn't have any. He put me in the back of his patrol car and finally called the ambulance in once the scene was cleared. They put me in the back of the ambulance, and I pleaded with them, please don't take me, please don't take me, I'm okay. It seemed like I was in there for hours, but I know it wasn't hours. So I finally agreed. I said, okay, you know what, let's go. So they transported me to Espanola Hospital. I got 7 stitches in my lip that night. From that night forward, I have not touched a drop of alcohol. When I was drinking heavily and excessively, at the time, I didn't know that I was just masking the pain. The pain is still going to be there the next day. The memories are still going to be there the next day. 11 years later, I have 11 years sober now. I can manage my PTSD symptoms a lot better than what I did while drinking. And that's why I encourage other veterans that are in my same shoes, maybe you should think about your drinking, or if they're, maybe abusing drugs or whatever the case is. I encourage them to stop all that. Once they stop all that, your life will change for the better. I feel that veterans are too prideful to say that they have, PTSD, anxiety, depression, whatever mental health issues that they have. The biggest thing that I like to do within the community is share my testimony on how I almost became part of the 22. And that's been very impactful within the community and amongst other veterans. I just want to let everybody know, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you know you're struggling, reach out.